What's happening, people?
What up? What up?
How y'all feeling? How y'all living? What's good with y'all?
I'm feeling fantastic, Pooh.
Ooh, I like that. Put a little tang on it. Okay,
Marvelous.
marvelous. Mmm. Dust the shoulders off with that one. What's up, Amaya?
Hi.
What's up? What's up?
My bad. I don't really know what to say right now. So, what are you?
They beat you with those words. Now I'm like, oh shit. Well,
No, I really didn't know what to say. So,
it's all good. But welcome in everybody to a nice, beautiful Sunday. Hope y'all week's been great. We good down here in Florida when it comes to doggone hurricanes and stuff trying to disrespect our city, but we survive, It's all good. But I got some good topics tonight. We got a debate. Well, actually, I think we got like two debate questions.
oh no.
Oh yeah, we got two.
I didn't
So
realize his name.
first off, we have to go over this because Amaya asked it in the last episode. But Amaya wants to know, fellas, y'all can answer this. I'll wait and give y'all my answer. But what physical traits makes a hyena? Since that's always seems to be the topic of our discussions, these wretched ass hyenas. So, what do y'all think?
Well,
Is
since Eric is so passionate on about these hyenas, I feel like he should talk about it first. So, Eric, please start.
He would put me on the spot.
Look, he put it smoothly for you too. There you go. He said,
Okay.
"There you go."
Okay. Yeah. My opinion. Okay. When it comes to hyenas, like you really can't put a physical trait on them because hyenas come. They come tall. They could be short. They could be medium. They could be fat. They could be skinny. It don't. It really don't fucking matter. They could just be anybody. But hyenas, you spot their traits like early on. Number one, they very masculine. That's the
Ooh,
that's the number one trait that I see. I'm like, yo, why are you so goddamn manly like even your handshake is just masculine. I'm like, yo, this bitch is squeezing my fucking hand. Like,
With the
oh
callus
damn,
and the
god
hand.
damn.
hands, yo.
Yo, they give a hug, man. They hug and all this stuff. Bruh, god damn.
I can give you one
Man,
of
they
these.
just yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come here, give me some love. Then they voice be all deep and shit. Like
Right.
I can't stand a chick that look. Let me tell you something. Take y'all now. Don't take this the wrong way. I'm not trying to hit on none of y'all. But let's say if I met y'all in public and I asked y'all a question or just was trying to talk to y'all, I would be more pleasant to talk to y'all because y'all voice is subtle.
Yeah,
But
I
when
got
I
you.
come around these masculine chicks, I be like, man, god damn, man, listen, man, the body just, yeah, I can work with that, but god damn, boy, this fucking bitch voice is just turning me off. You know what I'm saying? You be
Would
like,
you rather
hey,
that
baby,
or feminist women though? Feminists. Would you rather that?
Ugh, a feminist woman or a
mm,
masculine woman. Oh,
okay, but you know what's kind of funny? Feminist women actually are. Some of them are actually married.
Some of the, all of them. What?
Some of them are. Some of them are actually in long term relationships.
No, no,
no, no,
no,
no.
no. I gotta disagree with you right there because some feminist women they hate men.
Yep.
Oh,
They
you talking about that type? Oh, okay. I know what type you talking about.
yeah, the ones that
Okay, you
act
talking?
like this shit don't stink. Them.
Oh, you talking about the extreme feminists, the Nazi type kind. Okay,
Damn.
yeah. You talking about them kind. But if we talking about where the feminists that just wants the equal right part. I
Mm.
can actually work with them to a certain degree, but
Yeah.
I still be cautious of their ass.
But you gotta be careful with them. I can work with them too, They make valid points. I'm not even gonna lie, they do, but you got to be careful with them because some of them are not like a submissive type. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gonna be like that towards men.
Hmm.
And it's like in some situations, yeah, you got to be submissive some type of way in something, you know.
Yeah. Like they ain't gonna cook, they ain't gonna clean for you.
I don't think that's true.
I mean,
Uh,
some
they what else
please
they ain't gonna what else they ain't gonna do
talk
for you?
shit about it, but you know,
I think it depends on
A
the
lot of
type.
shit they won't do for you.
depends on what, Amaya. Go
If they gonna
ahead.
take care of you sick,
I'll say it after.
would they do that for you? That's the question. Would they take care of me if I get sick? Hey babe, hey look, I need you to make this Robitussin for me. You know what I'm saying? Could you give me a hand? You know what I'm saying? I don't think from a feminist I would hear fuck your Robitussin. But a hyena bitch, I know I get that. Fuck your Robitussin. You could get up, you got two motherfucking legs, get up and get it yourself.
Oh my
That
God,
that's
Satan, who hurt you?
man, look, man, them hyenas, boy, they don't want to do shit for you. I'm like, God
Wait. Let
damn.
me see what Amaya was about to say. What you was about to say, Amaya?
I don't think that's true for all feminists. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, let us know. Let us know.
I mean, don't get me wrong, there are the extremist feminists, but there are females that just don't like some of the things are that they have to experience.
Yeah.
I
That they
mean, would you guys qualify a feminist, at least at the moment, as a woman who has an issue with the Roe versus Wade again? That one. Would that be qualified as a feminist because they find an issue with that and they don't want to deal with anybody?
What? Okay. I need you to take a deep dive on that. What? Give me an idea when you say Roe v. Wade. Like, what would their issue be?
That one has to do with women's rights being taken away to get like birth control. If I'm right,
Okay. I see what you're
yeah,
saying.
and they don't have it's illegal or something for them actually to get abortions that they have to go to other states now.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I agree. Yeah, you should be able to, make your own decisions based on that. You know what I'm saying? But at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, is it really gonna kill you to hop on a plane and go to another state?
I mean, you shouldn't have to do that though.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to do it. But
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
saying, is it
extreme.
is it really is it really that bad of an issue that you can just hop on a plane? Now, what if they just passed a bill saying we're gonna make it all 50 states?
I
Then you ain't
think
got no choice but to leave the country.
I think it comes down to insurance though. If they go to another state, they might have to pay out of pocket. So then they might resort to how they used to get like have abortions back then. From what I heard, it was like with hangers,
Right. That's
Oh
weird.
shit! Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
metal
But
hangers, and
also, if they
insurance
make it
overall.
like, oh, if
Damn, I
I was
remember
just gonna
that.
say, if they make it for all the 50 states, Eric, they're gonna lose money that way.
Oh yeah, of course they're gonna lose money. But see, it's not. But see, if y'all pay attention to when they passed the Roe v. Wade, there's one picture. I wish I could find it. This white guy had a sign up saying, "White women, y'all have let us down." And it was a white man holding that sign. And I just looked at it. I was just like, "Oh shit! I know exactly what he's talking about." Yeah. See, their numbers are dwindling. So America's only 4% of the population. So they're like, listen, we gonna stop y'all from deleting these babies. We gotta put a stop to this because it's too many of y'all just getting abortions across the board, and we ain't got enough people to fill these factories. We ain't got enough people to fill these jobs. So the health of a country is live births. If you don't have live births, you're gonna run into some problems. That's one of the reasons why they're just letting all them people come across the border. Listen, we just need all of y'all to fill all these jobs. We need y'all to fill up these votes. We need y'all out here voting for us. So listen, if you can make it across that Panama Canal Well, they walking over dead people, walking through that damn forest and shit. If you can make it through here, we'll give you yeah, we'll give you a free place to stay. Just vote for us. That's their campaign.
I cannot. I cannot. Okay.
Hey,
What the
hey,
heck?
look, Biden just letting everybody in the fucking country. He's like, listen, come on in. Listen, I'll give you everything you want. I give you all types of senators. I got your back. Just vote for me. I mean, vote for Kamala. I can't. I'm see now. I can't see no more. You know, I'm fucked up. So yeah, vote for Kamala.
Oh, oh my. Anyway,
I know, I ain't shit.
all right, Josh. Let me bring it back to the topic a little bit. Okay, so and it was a question I was going to ask Josh before this, but anyways, what is a physical trait of a hyena? What do you think that is?
As Eric put it, it's not really something particularly.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, However, I feel as though you do see their true colors very, very early.
Oh
Because
yeah.
hyenas, when they see something they like, that's it. They pounce it and they want it. Then they're very eager. They're very persistent, very stubborn, and they just want it. And it shows off the back that you're you're not really into the person themselves. You're just into materialistic things,
Mm-hmm.
and that's that. So I don't really have a quite a description on who how they would look physically and stuff like that. But that what I just said is definitely how they would usually be like.
Yeah, I got you. That makes sense. Y'all made good points there. Mine
Yeah.
was just a strong aspect and aggression that they bring. Like they come with more of a powerful source than males. So they coming through like a fucking hurricane and trying to wreck your shit until they satisfy and get what they want.
Yeah,
Oh
basically.
yeah. Yeah. Fact.
With facts. Amaya, you want to add on to that?
I don't really know what a hyena looks like. I mean,
A crazy
I
cackling
mean, huh?
dogs.
Wait, what?
The crazy cackling looking dogs. They creep me out.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna say it's like probably the women that get like their makeup done, fake eyelashes, dress like a type of way. It's not like bummy, tight shirts, tight skirts, tight pants. I don't know. That's kind of what I thought a hyena would be like.
What? That's a physical trait of a hyena?
I mean, I'm not saying all females are like that, but I feel like they would be the ones to keep themselves like. Hmm.
Okay, wait. So, that being said, do you think Megan the Stallion is a hyena?
I mean, no, like I said, I really think it depends on the female's mindset. Because I was just reminded on how she really blew up. I don't think she was a hyena. She seemed to have been a hardworking female rapper.
Yeah,
Mm.
but Nikki just came out with a diss track and
Ugh,
spreaded her shit out.
I don't like Nicki Minaj.
Oh damn. Okay, so
I've never liked her. Sorry to say.
I
That's a
mean, you
true
didn't.
hyena right there.
It's right. It's just she just starts shit and always coming at everybody to stay relevant, and then it's like I don't know. I just don't like. I never liked her, even from the beginning.
I feel you.
Yeah, like she has some good songs, but still, like I've never really liked her. So
I got you. All right. So now that we got that out the way about hyenas, now we can start our debates. Eric,
Oh shit.
bring those that same energy you had last week. All right, because we couldn't talk about it now. We got a little bit more time.
Okay.
Here it is. Is okay. Wait, have everybody seen Power? Like at least the first book.
No,
mm-mm.
God damn it!
but still going with it. Going with it. Let's see it.
All right. So okay, well y'all can put y'all input in on me and Eric's advice, I guess. So Eric seems to think that Tasha is a hyena. I said she's not a hyena. Okay. But go ahead,
Shit.
Eric. Tell them. Tell them why you think Tasha is a
Wait,
hyena.
hold on. Before Eric speaks, Pooh, give me your description of who this Tasha is and as to why you think that she's not a hyena. And then Eric, you do the same thing as well, so that Amaya and I can at least have an understanding of who this Tasha is, and then we'll come to our understanding and answers
I just
to
want.
if Tasha is a hyena or not.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right.
I could play this video real quick because I just found one. It's Tasha versus Angelina. She's like, I'm his wife.
Go ahead, man. This scene.
You live uptown. This ain't uptown. I don't know why you think you can keep showing up at my place. Were you with Jamie at your dead hotel night before last? That's none of your business. If you are covering for him, you could be charged as an accomplice in a conspiracy to commit murder. If you are found guilty, you will lose your kids, you will lose your home, you will lose everything. If you lie, I can't protect you. What's it gonna be? No, you're right. My husband did murder something when we were at the Odette the other night. Shoot, who am I telling? You know how he is with it. Nearly broke my damn back. That's not true. He was killing Felipe Lobos. You pretend you don't know who that is. Ghost and I fucked, sweetie. All night. Matter of fact, he's upstairs right now. You want to call him and ask him for yourself? How could you take him back? I am his wife and the mother of his children. I never lost him. So whatever you think he did the other night, he was with me. You were a midlife crisis, Angela. Crisis over.
Okay. Hyena where? Hyena where? Hyena where? That's all I gotta say. You know. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all. As Josh put it, Tasha has her family. Okay, she has her husband that sell drugs and like basically in the back end or whatever. Then he tried to be a businessman up front. Tasha and him built that shit. Him and his friend Tommy Egan or whatever. They built it from the ground up. They've been moving it in like successfully. They got now 3 kids. Wait, no, sorry. This was before the other one. So 2 at the time. And you got some lady that your husband hook up with, like they known each other a long time or whatever. Then she comes into the picture, being a fucking hyena towards Tasha's family. And then Tasha is now like on the edge or whatever. Then he cheats on her, on Tasha, his wife. And the husband expects that him and the long term friend going to be together. And Tasha's not feeling that shit. You know what I'm saying? You're going to try to break up the family for some bullshit. And in this scene here, she over there trying to protect this nigga. So I don't know how you would see that she's a hyena. Now it does go on, but I'm gonna let Eric say what he got to say first, because I already know what he gonna bring up. But go ahead.
Mm, mm, mm. Yo, Tasha is a special hyena. She ain't just no hood rat hyena. She's an educated hyena. Now, my beef as to why she's a hyena is number one, her husband has been on edge with selling his drugs, being a part of his empire. His whole idea to open that club was to get out of the drug game. Period. And guess who's dragging his ass back in that shit? His goddamn wife and his goddamn best friend. Now his wife is like, I don't know what's wrong with him. Her and Tommy having a little talk about him in his club. Yeah, I don't know what's up with him in the club. First of all, she should have been checking that nigga. First of all, and saying, I'm gonna ride with my man, whether he wants to open up a club or not. She shouldn't have been trying to keep this man in the fucking drug game. And right, it was the one time where he said, hey, I want out.
You stuck in the shit.
No, any retired drug dealers. The only drug dealers I know are either dead or they locked up. And when his wife didn't follow his route, that's when that shit hits the fan. That's when Angela walks right in and just like, hey, I'm here. And what is he supposed to do? His wife ain't rolling with him, so he found an exit through Angela. Perfect example of a high heel who can't follow her man. He's already successful. He's already got money, but he wants another way out. She should have been enough. She's a lot smarter to follow him. And let's not forget this part too. She didn't want out. Her baby girl got effed up behind that son. That son got her killed. But when he won out, she kept dragging this shit on in. And then right when that daughter got popped, all of a sudden, now she won out. You should have rolled with your man the first fucking time when he wanted out. You shouldn't have been trying to go against him when he was trying to get everything out. Her and Tommy just kept dragging his ass back in this shit. And they were like, I didn't know Ghost was this fucking dirty. Well, he ain't got no choice but to fucking kill now. Because you keep dragging his ass back in this shit. Now, see, it had to been my ass. I'd have got rid of that son. I'd have got rid of that wife. Now I wouldn't unalive him. I'm gonna tell you what I would have did. I would have hooked up with some South Korean people. I need y'all to put my son and this hyena bitch on a boat, and I need y'all to drop them over on the North Korea border. That's what I'd have did.
Okay, so we got to fill in some blank spaces there, Eric.
Yes, please, because yes.
We okay.
Okay,
Now I am gonna agree with you with one thing. One thing, yes, she should have fell in and went with Ghost when he wanted to get out of the game and just have the club. Ghost is Tasha's husband, all right, y'all. And he wanted to get out of the drug business. So he opened up a club called Truth. And he just wanted to focus on the club. He didn't want to sell no drugs. He didn't want to kill nobody. He didn't want none of that. And that was before he got with the bitch Angela. Angela is the white lady that's in that scene.
Okay.
I think she's a is she DEA or C?
no, she's FBI.
She's an FBI agent.
What
So,
is she with the drug dealer?
little background story on her. But that's the only thing I'm gonna agree with though. Here's the kicker and the little twist that I have to say she's not a hyena. Now, Tasha's been with Ghost since they were young. She's been with him, started a family with him. She's been submissive, A1 since day one. Now you can't disagree with that.
I
She
agree.
she has been there. Anything that Ghost goes with, she went with. You know what I'm saying? Only thing she didn't go with, yes, she didn't want to get out the game because the money was good or whatever, and it was like thinking about Raina and Tariq's how you call it, college fund or whatever. So I don't know. She was just thinking about that, and also even though she knew that Angela was trying to come in and be a hyena to the fucking relationship, like you see this scene here, she could have been like, "You can fucking have Ghost or whatever. Take that nigga with you." But she stood by his side though. I was with my nigga. She wasn't because I seen that whole episode. She was with him, like basically trying to protect him the whole time. Tommy is the friend. He didn't want to get out of the game for shit. He liked it, so he was like, "Ghost, you want to get out of the game? That's fine. Danny with you, whatever. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do." But Tasha didn't want to get out of it, and then the fact that Raina got shot is because of the son. That's the reason why she got shot. Trying to go somewhere and trying to protect Tariq, from the little situation that he got himself in because he wanted to be a part of the game and get money because he had some other person, which is 50 Cent, I forget his name in the show. He had him all in his head and he had some people coming after him. Raina tried to go protect him. She got shot and died. So they all blame Ghost for all of that shit happening, which Ghost really didn't have no issue with that. That happened because Tariq wanted to go behind Ghost back and be a boss, little ass fucking hyena himself. But that was a whole
Yeah, I
nother.
can't stand that little fucker.
He just fucked shit up just because and got his sister popped or whatever. But I'm just trying to get to where Eric thinks Tasha is a hyena. Like I don't know where. What
O-
part of that made her a hyena?
Okay, so she ain't a hyena for trying to get her son to be like Ghost.
She wasn't.
Yes, she was.
She told him not to focus on
No, she
school.
encouraged that shit. Yes, she
Okay,
did. Look.
all right,
She
when?
look. There's a whole episode. There's a whole episode where she tells him, "I'm gonna teach you and show you how to be better than Ghost."
Oh yeah, she did teach him the game. She did teach him.
She is a hyena bitch because she should have rolled with her goddamn husband the first time. She shouldn't have never went against him. Period. You trying to get out and people are getting constantly killed and getting shot, and you find a way out, and your wife is dragging you back in that shit. And then I see another female come along who is my friend and girlfriend in the past, and she's like, "Hey, I, I'm an FBI agent. I get to sit in the office and type and find all types of other illegal shit going on.
But
And you
wait,
sitting over here, hold on, let me, hold on. And you sitting over here and you looking at this shit. You like, why the fuck am I fucking with this female, right? My wife who don't want to roll with me, but this chick here is out. So now he's looking like, okay, well, this is my way out. I'm gonna roll with this chick. He don't want to be with no hyena no more.
so if he didn't
So
want to be with Tasha anymore, he should have ended with Tasha. He should have
he
got his.
did.
Mhm.
Remember, he moved out.
That doesn't mean that
He
they're
moved.
married on
He.
paper still when he moved
Okay, you're
out,
right.
and he still
All right,
cheated on her before the divorce was even final.
that's true. He did. But guess what? She's still a hyena for not rolling with her. She's still a hyena for encouraging that little bastard ass son that he had to get involved in that gang shit and sell dope like him. And let's
Well,
not forget, he's already selling dope on Power Book too. He's
but he
already a little gangster ass nigga.
he got she gave him the game or taught him the game because of the situation that he was already in, and they didn't want to go and ask Ghost because Ghost would
Encouraging
go
him.
be all reckless and whatnot. So
Ghost
they
tried Ghost created the whole club thing to get out of the game. He
I
didn't
get
want his
that.
fam yeah, he didn't want his family dragged back in. His
I get
wife
that.
dragged his ass back in the game because she kept fucking up. She kept doing these little drug deals and shit behind his back. Her and Tommy in
No,
cahoots with it.
no,
And I'm
no,
sitting here like,
wait,
what?
no, wait, no. Tasha only had the drug business in her in dealing with her because Ghost tried to wash money through her laundry or her business that she was doing. Remember that? Remember she had the little daycare going on, and Tommy and Ghost try to come in and try to wash money through it.
Sure that wasn't just Tommy? You sure that wasn't Ghost of all that? Because I could have sworn Ghost had gotten away from all that shit like in season 5. I had to go back and look at that part. But I could have sworn that was all Tommy. It might be. I don't know. You might be right on that one.
But she wasn't into it too deep until the goddamn daycare shit happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because
And
remember,
she
she was telling Ghost, "I don't need your money." So actually, you know what? Maybe it was Tommy, because she told Ghost that she didn't need his money or whatever. She have everything, like she kept a book or whatnot, and then I think it was with Tariq or whatever, and she showed him how shit goes or whatnot. Like she didn't
yeah.
really have no choice but to show his little black ass because he was gonna do it any fucking way.
No, she did.
No, because remember he kept coming to her with issues and shit. Remember, because that's when 50 was alive in that in book one before he got popped.
Yeah. but she should have never showed him that. She should have never encouraged for him to go and sell dope. His daddy didn't want that. His daddy fought hard to get his son out of that fucking situation. And guess what happened at the end of the fucking season? He wound up fucking killing his ass.
True.
All for nothing. So
He came and told him when he had wanted to buy a gun from, he wanted to get a gun for him, and
yeah,
it was when they was talking in the club or whatever before he died that that Tariq wanted a gun and he was trying to go into his office and steal some shit like a gun or some shit or money, and he Ghost was like, I'm not giving you nothing and whatnot, and he was like, I'm like you, nigga, I'm the same way as you. So that's how the whole feud came along, because Ghost wouldn't show him the game, but
yeah,
Tasha showed him the game.
yeah.
And then
And that's
that's
the problem.
when Ghost went on a rampage. It was like, I don't know why you showed this little nigga all this shit or whatever. And it's like that I can agree. Another way that Ghost had to get into it, but not fully. I think Ghost still the fucking hyena out of all this. I think Tasha was just being strained along and just like thinking of shit like she had to do as a mother. You know what I'm saying? Try to protect her kids, but she didn't become a hyena until I don't think she honestly she wasn't even she's not even a hyena, because Ghost and Angela was already doing a thing. Then Tasha found the other officer guy who she was dealing with. Ghost got pissed off about that shit and killed the nigga. So then Tasha went on a rampage, and I think she had Tommy to kill Angela in some sort of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah, you forgot about Tasha little fling though that she had.
yeah, she did. And it
Hmm.
got homeboy killed. So did that lawyer.
I mean, he got his own kind of kill.
I mean, but
He
see,
went
here's the whole thing.
got to
She
go
wanted
straight.
she wanted out when shit started to get hot. But you should have wanted out when he wanted out. That's the whole problem. All that shit didn't start until he wanted to get out. She should have just rolled with him. Because guess what? I think the daughter would still be alive if she had a
Oh,
roll with him.
no, I mean,
Yeah, I think she would still be alive. If he had to cut off all ties to that all that drug shit when he wanted to fucking get out, and you got Tasha over here and Tommy dragging his ass back in that shit, like the hyena bitch she is, cause she is a hyena bitch. Hell, ain't she locked up on the current season now? How'd you get in that situation?
she
Oh, we
locked.
forgot.
She was
She no hyena bitch. Did she kill her best friend? Oh,
no.
did she
Oh
kill her?
no,
Oh, she
no,
killed her
you
best
ain't gonna
friend.
go there.
Oh,
She
that how he
only
a bitch
told
now.
Keisha because
Oh,
Keisha was about to snitch. Now, don't even play. Keisha was about to snitch and mess up the whole shit. And Tasha is only in jail because Tariq, little badass, she took the fall for Tariq.
and
That,
she's stupid as fuck. She's
she
stupid as
is,
fuck for
but she's
doing
a
that.
mother.
And
She's
that's a hyena. The
a
perfect example of a hyena bitch taking up for her hyena son. Both of them belong in
Hey,
jail.
listen, Raina only got popped because of Tyreek. It ain't got nothing to do with Tasha. It ain't got nothing to do with Ghost. It ain't have nothing to do with Angela. It was all because
Uh,
of Tariq. Remember, Tariq told Raina what he was doing. Remember, they was still in the room. They was still living together, or whatever. He had told her, and then he said some dudes like coming after him, whatever. If Raina, badass, didn't go down there and get in fucking Tariq's business, her ass would have still been alive.
oh yeah,
She
oh
would
yeah.
have been,
We can make that argument, but guess
yeah.
what? A hyena, like a hyena sucker ass son, is just the same as a hyena female mother bitch, and that's what they belong together. Cause they ain't number causing nothing but destruction. That's all they fucking did. And time the goddamn daddy wanted to get out, he can't get out because he get popped. And then Angela get popped. Tommy unkilled his little senorita. Oh man. Oh, that was
His
bad.
little
And then
mistress.
she got killed in the same school that they went to high school in. Oh, that was bad. Oh, he a hyena male too.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
he's a
you,
hyena, and I like Tommy.
no Ghost is a hyena. I'm not even gonna argue with that. He's a damn hyena.
Hold on,
So is Angela.
how is Ghost a hyena?
What do you mean? What do you mean how Ghost is a hyena?
Hold on, explain that. I want to hear that.
Ghost went and cheated on his wife with this damn hyena that's coming in there. So just like you just said, Tariq and all these hyenas are together. Angela done brought some hyena activity to Ghost, and then he don't feed into the shit. So now he in part of the hyena clan.
What? Wait a minute. How is Angela a hyena?
What?
Hold on.
Angela is
Hold
the
on.
Angela's
Hold on.
part of the shit. If she wouldn't have went after Ghost and try to step into like Tasha and Ghost's family or whatever, then she wouldn't have been no hyena. She could have been sitting there doing her job and actually
Break
got
up the
Ghost.
home.
Because she already knew about, hold on, she already knew about her case, and then she realized the name and who it was, and then she wanted to try to get with Ghost or whatever. True hyena activity.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So you're saying a man who got with Angela, where these two got together, even though he was still married, you're saying that Angela's a hyena.
Angela is definitely a hyena
And
because
you're saying she's a hyena because she broke up that marriage.
she did break up that marriage. Why you
No,
think
she didn't.
pistol?
No, she didn't. She didn't break up that marriage. That marriage was broken that moment that Angela did not side with her husband. She sided with the motherfucking drug gang kingpin that she wanted her husband to continue.
You mean Tasha?
Period. She broke up her marriage that day. Cause after that day, he was distanced like a motherfucker. And that moment he seen Angela in the club, he says, damn, that is her. And they got to chatting it up. And he didn't initially cheat on.
You
Wait a minute.
you
He
mean
didn't
to
initially cheat on her now. He
no?
didn't initially cheat. But
He did
I'm
cheat though.
not with my wife no more. And that's
Yes,
when and he
he did.
left. And he
On
left.
paper, they're still married.
Okay, you can't reason with a person in that type of situation where
Then
both of
leave
y'all.
her.
He
Divorce
did
her.
leave. He did leave. He
I'm
just
talking
didn't get to
about
the
divorce.
he didn't get to
Divorce
the
her,
paperwork
not
part yet.
the damn house.
I get that part. He didn't
Okay.
get to that part. He didn't get to that part because he was still involved in the game. He was trying to get out. He can't juggle all that shit at one time. Now that part I'd agree with you on. He should have just went ahead and filed a paperwork and divorce or got a separation. Now I'll back you up on that one. Yeah, he should have did that.
But
That's a
listen
fact.
though, Angela knew that he was married. She knew that, and she still went after him and tried to
Okay.
protect him off of the case that she has.
Okay. So if she was helping him out, which she did with all that shit he was going through, how does that make her a hyena?
I just told you. I just told you.
If she's
After,
helping him,
even though
but
she was helping him,
but Angela was helping him get up out of the situation. But why didn't Tasha help his ass get up out of the situation he was in? Why she kept dragging that shit on about getting this goddamn fucking dope money? You see what I'm saying? That shit. See,
you looking at
I'm not gonna let that.
kind of
I'm not
looking
gonna let.
part of
I'm not gonna let Tasha just get off that she ain't no fucking hyena. She is a fucking hyena. She's just an educated hyena.
I don't.
She
Okay,
she wanted to.
I'm gonna say my last 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna say my closing. Then you say your closing. I don't
Okay.
think Angela. I mean Angela. Fuck. But Tasha. I don't think Tasha is a hyena. Only because true enough, she didn't go with Ghost when he wanted to get out of the game. True enough, I can agree with that. She should have, because it could have been her ass that got popped too. But I don't think she's a hyena because she didn't deliberately try to go and fuck up her damn marriage, even though her and Ghost, like, they weren't seeing eye to eye. She didn't go out and find somebody else, try to cheat with them, and then try to get her family fucked up in any type of way until all shit hit the fan with Angela and Ghost. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm, mm, mm.
Go ahead. Say your clue. Say
Yo, I will end it with this. If I'm a huge big time kingpin and I start a video game company, which I want to one day, and I
you.
say, hey, I'm no longer gonna sell dope. I'm gonna be a video game designer. And my wife sides with the dope over my fucking marriage and my kids, that relationship ends right there. It's a done deal. Ain't no you gonna keep dragging this shit on like she was constantly doing. And she only wanted to get out of the drug game when her daughter got popped. That is a perfect definition of a hyena. Dragging shit along, causing massive destruction, teaching your son the game when Ghost didn't teach her son the game. She's a perfect example. A female hyena teaching another male hyena how to be a drug kingpin hyena. That's exactly what she is. Now, to a certain degree, I can agree with you on Angela. There's some hyena tendencies there, but she was trying to help him get up out of that shit. But Tasha, no, 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 no. I ain't gonna let that shit slide. She's a forever hyena. She fucked up her marriage trying to get that, trying to continue the dope game and all that other stupid shit. You should have rocked with your goddamn husband when he wanted out.
All right. All right. Josh and Amaya, what do y'all think? It was a lot, but what do y'all think?
Um, I'm gonna say this first. We can't always go blaming the guy if it was the girl's choice. No, my bad. We can't always go blaming the other girl if it was the guy's choice to also cheat. I'm just gonna say that. Um,
Okay.
I don't feel like she's a hyena. Maybe she taught her son. I mean, she shouldn't have because let's be honest that if they were trying to get out of the game or whatever, then don't teach your child that. And if you see what your husband at the time was doing and why he wanted to get out of it, why are you teaching your child that? But I don't know. I don't really see her as a hyena because it doesn't seem like she's trying to like be a gold digger. She seems to know like if I have to do something, I'm gonna do it and get it done. But I guess in a way, it's also like I guess she had her son do it because she's like I'm not the one who wants to do it, but I also want to do this, so it's easier to use somebody else.
Okay.
As for the guy being a male hyena, I don't know. I
Shut
don't
up,
really think
Eric. Shut up, Eric. Go
Hyena
finish.
manipulation.
what.
Go
Hyena
ahead.
manipulation.
No.
I mean, in some ways, yeah, it could be manipulative. That's what I was thinking. But I'm gonna be honest, she kind of does seem like a manipulative person.
Mm. See?
Just gonna say that.
What you think,
As
Josh?
for 50 Cent's character, right? That's Ghost? I know, my bad.
No, no, no. 50,
Who was,
50 is another guy.
okay, so who was the lady's husband again?
Ghost.
Ghost? Okay, so I was partially right, just wrong person. Oh, you fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry. Um, hmm. I don't know. I don't really see the guy as a hyena either. He had one thing in mind, which was to get out of the situation and to create a club to have a different type of environment and find a way to make an income somehow for his family.
Yeah.
But what he did wasn't right, so that's why I'm saying you can't always blame the other female if the guy was the one that went for it too. So you blame both of them. But blame the guy too, because come on, you have a relationship, you have a child with this woman. What are you doing? And the girl too, Angela, right? That's her name.
Yeah. The lady that was in that video.
She needs to be punched in her head too. Come on.
She did get punched. She got shot.
Oh, she got shot. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, she got
extreme.
shot.
That's extreme. But okay,
Oh, yeah.
that's it. Okay, that was my
All
closing.
right. Go ahead, Josh. What you think?
Uh, from what I've gathered here for 10, 12 minutes,
It was more than 10.
um,
I'm
the
trying not to.
um, so far all three of them seem like hyenas. All right, the man had an affair. The woman wanted to be a homewrecker, and as for Tasha, as Eric put it, the husband wanted out the game. She then kept keeping him in the game. And not only that, to make it even worse, she brought her son into the game, and if anything, and to try to make him do better than the father did. Okay, so all of them are hyenas to me.
Yo,
Not just only this Tasha. All of them are hyenas.
Ooh. Oh, well, this is good.
yo, that was good. That was good. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate
Love it, man.
y'all. Listen, we gotta have more.
Real quick, a hyena is somebody that's like a gold digger, right?
It doesn't only
Could
mean they're a
be.
gold digger.
That's part of it. That's
Okay.
part of
So
it.
then can you explain a little more, Pooh or Eric?
Well,
About the gold
what
digger.
exactly do you want to know?
Because a hyena, like, can you explain a little more what they are?
Okay, basically, a hyena is a female who totally wants control in a relationship. They want control of the man's money. They want
Okay.
to be manipulative.
Okay.
They are loud. They are obnoxious. They are narcissist assholes. They are not good parents. It's a
Um,
combination of a lot of fucking things.
okay,
Right.
so then I'm gonna be honest, and Tasha does seem like a hyena.
Oh my God. Goddamn.
Sorry to say.
But see, here's the thing. She's an educated hyena.
Yes.
She's not she's not a low class hyena. Like I'll give you a prime
Hmm.
example. She never tried to steal Ghost's money. She had access to all his fucking accounts.
Okay.
The only
But
thing the only thing she did do, she blocked him from coming back into the house. Now she did do that, but she never really stole his money, if I can remember.
I
I
don't
think
think she's like one of the gold digger hyenas because they they started a family and they got married
Yeah, they
and
did.
Mm-hmm.
he brought her into all of that. This money is for the kids, all of this X, Y, and Z. So yeah, she never tried to come for her money or his money. Even when
Yep.
she had her own daycare service, she was like, "I don't need your money."
oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So I can't really say she doesn't fit the category of a gold digger hyena. Now there are gold digger hyenas out there, and
Yeah.
they right on the fucking they right there.
Okay.
She is educated. Facts.
I think you guys need to make a hierarchy of hyenas.
Oh,
You know what? Don't get me started now.
As you say, the low class hyena, the educated hyena. What's at the top of the list? An educated hyena?
I mean, it is. It is a list. It is
It
definitely a.
is. That's what I'm saying. It's a hierarchy.
Oh yeah, it is for sure.
Hmm.
Um. All right. Tay is telling us that we got merch coming on the 31st. So we got some
Oh, Halloween.
shirts,
Okay.
hoodies, socks, beanies,
Nice.
some things like that. Definitely gonna get me a hoodie because I'm a hoodie person. You know what I'm saying? And socks. But all right, moving along. Let me because we're like 50 minutes in this podcast. Let me move it along to something else. Okay, so I have a question. All right. Let me pull it up here. Whoever or however y'all can answer it. But why is it hard for men to allow a woman to lead? Example: the man makes the money and provide for the family, but the men don't have enough time for vacations, date nights, etc. And the woman decides that she's going to pay for the vacation, the date nights, the your shoes, your clothes, whatever you want that day, that weekend, whatever event. Why is it so hard for a man to accept that or to let a woman lead in that aspect? Don't all answer at once.
I think we're taking time to like figure out what to say.
Okay, so give me an example of a woman leading in a relationship. Like what are you talking? You talking about leading in every single category, like financing, protection, provision, problem solving, handling wealth, assets. What? Give me an example of what of a female leading, because I can give you about two or three examples of a female leading the right way.
Okay. So there's multiple ways that a guy lead, just like in the same aspect. But let's just say the man, I'm gonna give you an example. The man falls off, he not working. At this point, lady is gonna have to step up. You know what I'm saying? She gonna have to provide bills financially, whatever, stability for you and him.
Mm-hmm.
Like because he not working, he lost his job, he don't make as much as he used to, whatever the case may be. Is now her turn to lead because he's not providing right now.
When you take
Okay.
turns, that's what a relationship is.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Here's the problem when a female takes the lead, and this doesn't happen with every single relationship, but I know I've seen it happen before. The female start acting masculine. She loses her feminine traits when she starts to take the lead.
Oh
Now,
my goodness.
this doesn't happen if one of the females is just using one of the categories. One, like you just named one of them. Nah,
Mm-hmm.
it happens when the chick is in control of everything. That's when men have a problem. But I can give
So,
you.
so
Wait,
you're saying that they would lose, or sorry, so it is harder for men to allow a woman to lead because they would lose their, or they would gain masculinity and lose their feminine side.
They
But
start. Yeah.
so if you make that argument, right? If going off of what you just said, how is it that okay, so in a woman's mindset when she has to step up, she has to now think like him. Oh, I gotta provide. I gotta do this. I gotta be basically I gotta be the man now. Like not saying it for sure, like masculine, not saying it, but she knows the role. She's gonna have to pick up his role. So I don't think like she's losing in her feminine side. She's just bulking up, getting on her shit. You know what I'm saying?
can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
It happens.
My thing is though, being that why is it that a woman is losing her feminine side if she's just stepping up? Why is it that it has to be categorized as a being masculine?
Yeah, I like that question too.
It's not categorized. It's her actions. She start acting masculine
But
towards the
what
man.
qualifies as being masculine and feminine?
Yeah, well, like what? Okay, give me an example of like what do you mean she would start acting masculine? Like
I
Mm-hmm.
give you a prime example.
okay,
Okay.
Say like okay, when she was acting feminine and
Okay.
playing the submissive role,
Mm-hmm.
she was wearing dresses. She was wearing little skinky shorts. Now she's wearing a business attire, and now everything is just completely changed.
Oh
She's more
no.
aggressive towards. Hold on, let me finish. She's
No, I'm
more aggressive
listening.
towards. She's more aggressive towards the man. She's not as nice and pleasant with the man when she takes on these masculine roles. She's just not. I'll give you a prime example.
What?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna give you another prime example.
Okay.
And this is one of my favorite shows. This is one of the prime examples I could probably give you. Y'all
okay.
ever seen the show Queen of the South?
I haven't seen.
Oh, I watched that but
Okay,
years ago.
okay. Now, the
Yeah.
Queen of the South is my top 10 favorite sitcom shows of all time. And I'm going to tell you why. The chick in the show, at no point in that show was she extremely masculine. She understood that she could lead, but she could not do what the men do. She let the men be the men, and she was the feminine role. She was in charge of the finances. She was in charge of keeping the team together and making business deals. That's the prime. That would be the perfect example that I can give you of a female in a masculine role, but it's still feminine. She was still going out on dates. She was still dressing up, having nice parties. But when it came time to let the men handle the big shit, she let them handle it. She didn't step in and be this goddamn Wonder Woman type shit.
So Wonder Woman's masculine to you?
No, 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 no. Listen what
Oh,
I'm saying.
okay.
No,
I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm
no,
just.
no, no, no. Wonder Woman, my shit. I love Wonder Woman,
Hmm.
but she's not jumping in being this one army kill type female.
Okay.
It's a team. It's a team effort. She has to manage the team. Remember what I said before? I'm the coach. You manage the team. That's what she's doing. She's managing the team, and they pulled it off at the end.
Okay, so I want to say something, but okay, when you say because now she has to lead, so she starts to dress masculine and whatnot. You don't have to dress masculine to lead.
Hmm.
You can be a boss ass bitch and still lead, still look feminine as you do it.
Yeah.
Prime example, Megan the Stallion. She still dresses feminine, but she a boss ass bitch and get on her shit.
Don't
Now
forget
the
Cardi B.
only thing with her is that she seems to have issues with being submissive. Now, if you're gonna be taking over and you gotta lead and whatnot,
Hmm.
um, I'm not even gonna say submissive have to be a part of that. Well, it kind of do. Like, it's the men, and it goes back to the question: is the man going to be okay with it? That's being submissive towards the lady who now has the lead
Yeah.
until you get back on your shit. But that doesn't mean that she got to come out here with fucking business attire and whatnot. Maybe the type of work that you were doing, like if you were Eric, like if it was your business or whatever, and your wife has to now lead, if you put on an image to say like, this is my business attire, this is how I look, this is how I present myself when I go and talk to clients or whatever, and she now has to lead, she has to follow in your footsteps and she has to dress the attire like you, I can understand that. But you don't have to be masculine when you do it. I don't know what females out there are doing shit like that, but you don't have to turn into a whole masculine type shit just to do it. You could be a boss ass bitch and still like take care of your mans when your man fall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me ask you this: how many boss chicks you know are married? Because Megan Thee Stallion ain't married.
I know she's not.
But she's in her
She's not.
prime.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And see, that's the thing. She has masculine traits, and she looks kind of masculine at it as well. So boss chicks are not getting wiped up. They just are not. Name me. Okay, name me a boss chick that is married that started a company or built something from the ground up.
Rihanna, she's not married, but she's in a long-term relationship.
Okay, what business did Rihanna start?
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm asking what business did
She
she
did
start?
her. She has a makeup brand, Fenty, and she just came out with hair products. I think
Yeah.
she's like the
Okay,
first female billionaire.
okay, she is a billionaire.
Yeah.
My question is, did she start those companies on, or did she acquire it from someone?
If I'm
No,
right,
she
she
started
started
it.
them on her
She
own.
started from home.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she's a rare.
Well, no, there's a bunch of people. Because Ariana Grande, she's another one. I know she's not married now. She doesn't seem to have the best like
Yeah,
relationship. you know. But
Same thing like Kim Kardashian. She ain't married.
let's not cut.
But there, I'm not saying,
See, boss
I'm
chicks don't
saying
get
that they
married.
have
She's a
to.
different
But like to
situation.
go back to this question here, I'm not saying that you have to be married,
Hmm.
but you are in a relationship with your man or whatever.
Hmm.
So you're still in a relationship. You never know where that relationship could go. You can get married.
Yeah,
Maybe it's like a whole test. The man falls off purposely to
that's
see
why
if
I was
he's
bringing up
able.
Ariana Grande because she did
Yeah, to see if
makeup, perfume, all of that.
and then if he sees that she's able to lead, maybe he will marry her down the line.
Yeah, because she
He ain't
still
worried
dresses
about
feminine, and so does Rihanna.
I just know a lot of women who have jumped in those to those masculine roles. They turn on their men because they think they better than their man, and they
I
think just because they got more money than a man
Yeah.
that they don't need them. I
I think
seen this. This has happened a lot, and it seems to happen a lot here all the time. And I don't know what it is about certain females when they get into those leadership roles. I don't know why they all of a sudden just turn on a man.
I think I
I
know.
mean, that motherfucker ain't even really did nothing. He just
That's
saying,
the
"Hey,
point.
I just need some fucking help."
well,
So
Eric, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Just off of what you're saying. If they turn on their men, right? Like so you're saying, if they do turn on their men, if somebody okay, if your wife put 100,000 in your lap and say, take care of what you're supposed to take care of, do what you gotta do,
Hmm.
and let you do the shit, how would that outcome come for you? Would you, not saying necessarily turn your back on her, but I'm pretty sure she just gave you $100,000. How would your mindset be? Like you got to take care of the family, you got to pay the bills, you got to keep this business afloat. How would your mindset be then?
I gotta pay it back.
You gonna pay it back?
Do I gotta pay it back? Is it a loan or is it or is she giving me this money?
No, like she's the one, she's the provider or whatever. She can't do it right now for whatever the fuck reason. Y'all still in the relationship or whatever. She got the fallback. She ain't telling you you gotta pay her back or whatever, because y'all still in a relationship. The money's still gonna come back in the household or whatever. She's like, hey yo, I gotta fall back. I can't do this. Maybe I'm going to school or whatever the case may be, but I need you to handle the finances. Here's 100,000. Okay, do what you need to do.
Hmm. If a female gave me $100,000, there's a lot I could do with $100,000.
But
Yeah, I mean, I'll make it happen.
what is your mindset? You said when women have to step up and lead, they turn masculine. So if you're
Not all. Okay, not all, but a large number of them do.
now you changing it. What?
I'm changing what? What I changed?
Tell them, Amaya.
What I changed? What I missed?
I was just gonna say one thing that I feel like I know. It's something you said before. Maybe the women leave the guys because they feel like they leveled up and the person's just not leveling up with them anymore.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
So if a man is comfortable
Hmm.
in a situation,
Okay.
let's say he's comfortable with his job making $100,000 a year,
Okay.
and his girl winds up making $400,000 a year,
Yeah.
and she's making more money. Do you think that she should start, you know, being a little bit more aggressive or bossing him around because she makes more money? Because we seen this happen before in
Hmm.
certain people relationships where
Yeah.
the female will start making more money than a man,
Hmm.
and she'll feel like he ain't on his level. I
But that's
mean,
only in
would you break up
some
with that
situations.
guy?
That's not in all situations though.
Yeah.
If,
It's
if,
not.
if
It's
But
you got to a
it's
good
coming.
chick that's ride or die, you know what I'm saying, and she starts making more than you, and it's like, okay, the money shouldn't even matter, baby. We got this money in our bank account. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? This what we got. We.
I think it just, if you're in a relationship and you see that you're doing better than the person, that's not right. If you're trying to boss them around, you work with them and you say, hey, I'm over here. I want us to work together so we could both get to a certain place so we could meet like our goals, so we could accomplish our goals together.
Yeah, like it don't matter that Amaya is starting at making 100,000, and then I like 2 years later start making 150,000. It don't matter. We still got the money, and we still gonna get to our goals and where we got to be.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do y'all think people have a problem with woman leading?
With leading,
Why do y'all
women
think men?
leading.
Why do y'all think men have a problem with women leading? Because the only problem I see is that the women start to get a little bossy when they start to make more money.
Oh, I've been waiting to answer this question too.
I've been
Ooh,
So
too.
what? So what do y'all think the guy? So what do y'all think? I want to know
wait.
y'all opinion on it.
Before we answer, Josh, you want to answer that first, or you want me and Amaya to answer it?
Go ahead.
Okay, Maya, you want to go first?
Yeah. Um. My bad. I lost my train of thought. Okay. I feel like it's because society, let's be honest, even from the beginning, they always saw women as the people that are supposed to stay home, cook and clean, and all of that. So the fact that these women are becoming entrepreneurs and creating their own businesses and everything like that is not okay. To them, they're becoming more masculine when they're just standing up for themselves and they're standing up for what they believe is right. So I don't think it's that they're my God, acting masculine.
Yeah.
'Cause to be honest, it's like if a female is being feminine, it's because she's making less money and she's dressing a type of way. It depends on her job too. Like we were saying, she might have to dress a certain way for work, depending where she works. So I don't know, like business suits, I don't think it's mostly masculine. It's just again, I think if we think about society throughout the years and we think about attire and the roles that both genders played, that's why we have those ideas of what feminine and masculine is.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because if you look at, like people that are part of the LGBTQ community, some of them dress like it's a mixture of like, I guess, masculine and feminine. I don't.
I
Does that
got.
make sense?
Huh?
Everybody, I said, does that make sense? Everybody gets what I'm saying?
I got you.
Okay.
I get you.
All right.
So I think it's hard for a man to allow a woman to lead because, like you said, Amaya, it is put out there that the man is the muscle of the
Mhm.
family, whatever he provides. When he see a woman has to do this, he automatically feel. And this is just me personally, okay? So I'm not saying this is for every man. I'm obviously not a man, so I don't
Hmm.
I don't know. But just watching my parents, okay, and how we were growing up, it is hard for them to accept the fact that I done did X, Y, and Z. I hurt my body. I'm 50 some years old, or whatever the case may be, and now I got to sit back and let my wife do all this. I feel less of a man now because she got to do it. I was supposed to be the one to allow her to sit back, take care of the kids, take care of the household, and have a relaxed mindset or whatever. Now I'm watching my wife go through what I just went through. Like she got to go out there and do the sweating now. She got to come home tired as shit and just don't even have time for all the shit that we used to do. She probably don't even have time. Now I got to sit and watch all of this, and it will just basically eat them up. That's that's why I think it is hard for them to accept that because they wife have to do it now. I don't think it has anything to do with feminist and masculinity or nothing like that. I don't think so.
You okay, Eric?
Hmm?
You
What's up?
okay? No,
Nah,
no.
yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I just letting up my seat.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead, Josh. Tell us what you think.
No, I mean, you pretty much said it, bro.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be hard for them to accept it. That's why I get at.
Whoa, 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 no, no.
Say what you mean there. Hold on, let me use that.
Okay, I
Say
didn't
what
hear that because the mics were cutting off left and right. So
Go ahead.
let me give an example.
Okay.
Um, this is my personal experience, so it's a real example. When I had injured my right shoulder, I was out of the job for like about a good few months, and Avery had to pick up some slack. All right. And when she did it, and I was looking at her, it wasn't a demasculate. It wasn't like emasculating. It didn't no ego. No, I just didn't like the fact to see my girl, who is 5'4", freaking doing all the heavy work, pretty much bringing in the money and stressing, looking tired, looking just all over the place. So I personally didn't like that. It's not because oh she was leaving the house. No, I just didn't like to see that someone I normally would provide for just look the way she did because at least when she was with me in a relationship, she didn't have to work, you know. So yeah, it was just very uncomfortable for me to see her picking up my slack, and I was just like, damn, okay, I have to like do something here at least while she's at work. I have to like at least do something for the house. So like, luckily it was just on my right shoulder. With my left hand, I'm ambidextrous, so I'm both left and right handed. So I was able to do things in the house at least. Um, but yeah, I cooked, I cleaned, I did what I had to do just so that at least when she came back, she was still comfortable and relaxed and well rested, and then off the next day to work.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was
See?
me. That was me personally. I didn't feel any type of way of her, I guess, quote unquote, providing and shit like that.
I think it also depends on the state. Just gonna say that.
It depends on the state.
Yeah, because
What you
some
mean?
states are not like there's still like gender roles in certain states. Like New York, I'm gonna use New York as an example. I feel like they're more open minded. That they're more open minded and they're more like, if a female has to take over, then they take over and that's that. They're just being a strong, independent female. If you go to like some states, it's like it's still really old school. Some states are still racist, so it's like I feel like it's Republican states that are still stuck in like a older mindset, and then states that are Democrats like a little more forward. I don't know. It depends. I'm just gonna say that it depends. But to me, I feel like it's the state.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we all made good points there. So I'm going to ask y'all a question, like a would you rather? Or I find it
Um.
that I'm gonna play ridiculous. But anyway, would you rather, okay, have a woman who got you when you fall, or a woman who is willing to pay for everything, bills, whatever, X, Y, and Z?
What was
That's for
that
the
first
guys,
one?
right?
Yeah. But the last one was
What was the first one?
oh, would you rather have a woman who got you when you fall,
Okay.
or
And the second one,
a woman who's willing to pay for everything?
the first one,
Oh, the first one.
because anything and everything that happened, like I just said, when I injured my right arm, I was off work for a few months. So she immediately picked up on my slack, and when I got back to work, I immediately got back to it. So yeah, I'd rather have someone who will catch me when I fall than having someone pay for anything and everything. I don't care about shit like that. I'm not materialistic.
Good, good. Okay. What about you, Eric? I like that, Josh.
Mm, mm, mm. Y'all put me in a tough spot with this one.
What?
Brother, this ain't tough.
No,
Yeah, yeah, y'all put me in a tough spot with this one. Cause a woman that want to pay for everything, damn, I ain't
Sugar
saying
mama.
that shit. But
So
yeah,
this,
I already know what y'all already know what I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick number one.
hmm,
Okay.
oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna pick number one. I'm gonna pick number one because there've been situations and times where I had to have a female back me up, back me up on illegal situations and physical situations,
mm.
and she had my back. But like my relationships go, they always find some way to fuck it up in the end. I don't know why, but damn. But yeah, I like a woman that's got my back in those hard times. Cause guess what? When I bounce back, I'm gonna bounce back hard, and then we gonna go hard, and then we gonna rebuild where we was at. So yeah, I like a female that's gonna have my back when I have a bad fall, get hurt, sick or whatnot. I love that shit. But damn,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Having a female pay for everything,
God.
she ain't gotta pay for she ain't gotta pay for everything. But hey, just a bill here too. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. It wouldn't that
Well,
that'd be all right.
it kind of tie in with the first one. She got your back when you fall. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
your option is the first one. Okay, so Amaya, we just gonna switch it up. We gonna answer that question, but as men, as women, we're gonna answer that question if it was men instead. Which one would you rather? Speak your
The
mind,
first one.
Amaya.
I rather the first one because sometimes when people are the ones taking care of everything and paying for everything, they kind of throw that in your face, and I don't want that.
Ooh, you hit the head on that one. Facts.
Yeah. They you ain't lying.
Hmm.
I've been
That's why
there.
I rather do the shit myself. I don't want anybody to throw shit in my face or feel like they can hold it over you just for helping you.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I nearly had to choke somebody out just cause that. Like, nigga, what? Oh, mm,
you
you
Let
choke
right.
me
me out
ask y'all something.
with your hands or your legs.
Either one. I choke you out with my legs. My legs stronger than my arms. I'll choke you out.
Okay.
Let me,
I'm
let,
sorry,
let me,
Eric. What were you gonna say?
let me ask y'all something.
Okay.
So, have y'all been in relationships where the other person has been paying for everything, and then all of a sudden they just wake up and just snap that they just paying for everything and try to rub it in your face? Let me ask y'all a question.
Oh,
Is it,
oh.
yeah, has it been something that you did that upset them or something you said? Or
For
did they
me.
just wake up one morning and just be like, I'm tired of paying all your shit?
I'll be honest. I haven't gone through that, but I feel like knowing me, it might have been either or. Not intentionally, but it might have been either or.
I'm
I've
gonna
Let
been.
me,
say me.
Anyways.
I've been in that situation, and it wasn't because of nothing that I said. It was because this motherfucker was crazy. Like I ain't toxic. It okay. So in that situation I was in, it was a whole back and forth like toxic stuff, and this person would say this and that, and I'm the type of person that's gonna clap back. Like you're not gonna talk greasy to me. So to them, it could have been something that I said, but for me, you just waking up crazy and shit. Cause I'm giving you back the same energy that you giving me.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, well, I pay for all this, and this. I ain't asked you to pay for a goddamn thing.
mm,
Yeah.
You just feel like as a man you should pay for it. Like when we go out, get a hotel, pay for gas or whatever. You feel like that's the role that you should have. Why are you taking that out on me? Why are you angry because you doing all of this? I never told you not once that I couldn't pay for a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
I've been surviving by myself for the longest time.
Can I say something else real quick?
No, Amaya. I'm just playing.
Oh,
But
damn. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You done scared the creature next to me. Um, I'm a, I had a family member that it was like, it's kind of like they were like that, where it's like they would help out and then it's like they would like throw it in your face. But I don't exactly like going out with anybody if I don't have my own money to pay for myself. And then when
fact.
people pay for me, I'm just like, well, it's mostly family. I don't like even when they pay for me. So I'm like, I'm gonna give you the money back, but overall, I don't like going out if I don't have my own money to pay for myself.
I'm telling
Even
you.
if it is with family, but some family, even them, they're like holding it over, like, oh, you only talk to me when you need money and stuff like that. But no offense, some family members are only good for money. I'm just gonna say that.
Listen, my family is not like that. It's I had rough times where it's like I'm looking at my bank account. I'm not going with y'all anywhere because I'm broke.
Yeah,
I'm like, don't even worry about it. We got you. Oh, okay, bet. I don't like hear nothing about it or nothing like that. When we had to go out, I had to pay for you. I don't hear none of that.
yeah,
I love
Mm,
my family to death.
you know, when I hear people complain about this situation, you know what I notice is that you'll have a guy that'll be paying for everything, right?
hmm,
And this is how you can tell that this female does not understand the economy we live in. They don't understand finances. They'll sit up here and the dude will be paying for everything. Everything will be calm on the surface. And then all of a sudden, she'll just, we're saying this in videos, where the chick will just wake up and it just be like, you're not spending enough time with me.
oof,
You're not doing this. You're not fucking me enough. It'll be, yeah, it'll be some random shit that a female will be like, and he'll be like, well, I'm paying all the bills, so I don't have the extra time to give you. And they'll sit up here and keep making these little arguments and shit. I
yeah,
seen this shit happen 1,000 times. I was like, well, wait a minute, hold on now. You can't expect all this attention. It's like I said before,
yeah,
high value men do not have high value time for your ass.
I have
Get
a
it through
family
your fucking head. I had to tell this female I was trying to hook up with. She was like, "You work too many hours." Huh? What you mean I work too many hours? You work 65 hours a week. You should be working 40. I said, wait a
what?
minute, hold on now. Hold on now. How you gonna tell me how many hours I'm supposed to work?
Facts.
And you were
I said,
supporting her?
say what?
You were supporting her, taking care of everything?
No, 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 no. I'm just using this
Oh,
as an example.
oh, okay, okay. My
Yeah,
bad.
I'm just using it as an example. We ain't even got to the relationship part. She's over here talking about I work too many hours. I said, listen, for me to afford the lifestyle that I want to have and the future that I want to have for my kids, I'm gonna have to work them hours.
Mm-hmm.
So I see this a lot when we look on YouTube and TikTok, and
Yeah,
I'm like, well, wait a minute, how can you sit up here and complain about the man not spending enough time with you, not taking you on trips and all this and blah blah blah, but he's working 75, 80 hours a week, and then when he says, "Hey, I'm paying for everything," for some reason she feels like, "Oh, why are you throwing this up in my face?" He giving you the reason why he can't spend time with you. That's the whole point.
I have a family member that's like that. He just told me he just
Crazy.
moved out of like state and everything, and he was working. He was paying for the household. They have a kid together, so he's cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, cleaning dishes, and she's just there. And then she
What?
complained. Yeah, and then she would complain. I heard that she left toenail clippings on the floor. Yeah. I'm sorry to expose whoever this is. I keep telling my family member to come on the podcast because they have
Hey,
no filter for shit.
hey, we
And
don't know him.
I know, but still, I keep
We don't.
telling him, but he doesn't want to. But yeah,
Oh man.
yeah,
How are you just gonna sit up and tell me how, as an adult,
yeah,
how many hours I can work?
yeah.
So you're the government now? You can tell me how many hours I need to make?
Gotta make
So
sacrifices.
you're paying my bills, you supporting my little habits that I got, you feed me every day. What makes you move your crusty ass lips to tell me that I can only make 40 hours a week? If I'm going at 65, that should let you know that I'm out here grinding, trying to do what the fuck I'm supposed to do. And all my money that is coming towards me, I'm putting that shit aside. Like, I have a goal to meet. Sorry,
Mhm.
your punk ass ain't got no damn goals or whatever the fuck you just want to sit around and be a fucking bum. But I'm not built like that. You don't tell me how many hours I can make when I'm gonna leave the house and make all this X, Y, and Z.
Mhm.
Because listen, I'm a go getter. And I'm gonna get my motherfucking bread. No matter how I get it, when I get it, or what I do with it. It ain't got nothing to do with your crusty crustacean ass. Like, mind your business. Stop work. Stop pocket watching. That's what you're doing. That's what people doing. Pocket watching and looking at how much money you finna bring in and what you doing with it. Oh, you ain't spending on me, so you need to slow down and do all this extra shit. Well, bitch,
Mhm.
get on your shit, and then you started making all this goddamn money. Then nobody can tell you or tell you how to spend your money and do all this shit.
Hey,
Your
Pooh.
motherfucking business and stay out of mine.
Hey, Pooh. That's the thing. The dudes be paying for their habits.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Some of
same
them.
dudes I'm talking about be the same dudes be paying for all. They be paying for their habits, all they bills, they
That's
car
what we
notes, their
said. Like,
insurance. Yeah,
Mhm.
and they want you. They
it's
expect
stupid.
for you
Like,
to.
that's
Yeah.
why she's saying all that, because like it's so crazy because they want to be contradicting. One, you a gold digger. The next minute you not. I'm not spending enough time with you, so you want me to slow down, make 40 hours this week, then speed back up and make 64 hours the next week, just so I can pay for your raggedy ass hair, your nails, and pay for your raggedy ass car that you got out there, and so you could go buy bodysuits and shit like that. And what you doing with my money? Stashing it away so you can go get a fucking BBL? Fuck out of here.
And some of
Yep.
them don't even get good ones. I'm just saying.
Ass cheeks be looking way bigger than they goddamn legs. Like,
Not
what?
even that. Their hips be like, I don't
I
even
know
know.
this
Like
fucking
I've seen their
man
hips look
telling
like,
me shit.
huh?
Fucking chicken wing trying to tell me what to do. Like, sit down somewhere. You don't even match. Like,
What's no, it's like their hips are a type of way, and then their butts aren't even like perked out. It's still like flat ish.
it's it's you got the ones that look like this in the front, and then you got some ones that look like this, and then with the chicken legs, and then don't make me draw you a whole picture. Like,
Please do.
fuck out of here.
But if you paying all the bills and
Yeah.
the wife is just at home
Hmm.
and she ain't even attempted to cook or clean,
Yeah.
take care of the house, that's a problem.
Yeah, but some
And my
people
whole
even
thing is this
choice.
too. If you staying at home,
Yeah.
you do know it's not like back 1920s, 30s, 40s, and 50s. These
Hmm.
bitches do know we got machines to help us, right? There's a so-called washing machine and a dryer. And all you have to do is just throw them bitches in there, pour that little liquid shit, gain, or whatever the chloride, whatever the fuck you use, and set the bitch and go sit down.
But,
Same way
but
with
that's the problem. Some
same
parents.
way with yeah, same way with washing dishes. Well, why can't you wash dishes? The people who invented these machines, they invented these machines for a reason. They did it to take the load off the goddamn women. I don't understand that shit. Somebody explain this shit to me, man. I seen it. I said, wait a minute. I got an argument with my sister. She got 5 kids out of wedlock. All of them got a different fucking daddy. Yeah, I said it.
No, no, no. Sorry, it's just funny too. This is funny.
Yeah, I fucking said it. Yeah, yeah. I don't care if she listening to it or not. Yeah, you do got 5 kids out of wedlock. Now, she got 5 kids out of wedlock and she don't want to cook and clean. I said, there's a machine to do it for you. What are you talking about? You don't have to wash dishes. I will throw that shit in the dishwasher so fucking quick, and you ain't washing that many dishes. But when he come home, he want to sit on the couch. I said, how many hours of work he work? Well, he work about 60, 70 hours. I said, well, he deserved to come home and sit on the couch and have a beer. You mean to tell me he ain't gonna do nothing around the house? And then I said, put him on the phone. I said, hey man, what you doing around the house? What are you talking about, man? I be cutting it. I be cutting the grass.
Not him asking the brother, yo.
I said, wait a minute, so you be outside cutting the grass? I said, yeah, man. I got leaves and grass all in my ass right now. I've been out there all fucking day slaving. I rolled by the house, guess what? He just got through fucking cooking the grass. I said, my sister, I said, you know what? I love you, but you a lying ass bitch. Then you be lying. Why you lying on this man? Over here slaving. He ain't even got no kids of his own. He taking care of your little bastard ass kids. And then you complain because this man don't want to come home and do nothing. That man deserves to come home to take care of them fine kids and those bastard ass kids you ain't got. And if you
Let
want to sit on the couch, let him sit on the fucking couch as long as he
wait,
pay the fucking bills.
wait. Let's just put it out there exactly what they got to do. Okay, let's just put it out there. So you got to wash the dishes. It's a fucking dishwasher for that. So you got to wash the clothes. You ain't out here like in the fucking 60s and whatnot, putting that shit all in the stringer or whatever. You got to put
Bruh.
it in the dryer. And you got to sweep them up the floor. Motherfuckers, they got machines that sweep them up the floor for you. You got to
Look,
fold up the clothes. Tell them little badass kids to get in there and fold up they goddamn laundry and put that shit up and have them do it. Or you got to cook. Wow, you got to cook. If you so tired, order in or some shit. Like order in once a month or some shit. Like you can at
cool.
least if you're sitting at home. Hold on, Eric. If you sitting at home, get your black ass up, take something out for somebody to cook. Like it's not really that hard to do the shit. Like really thinking about all the shit that you really have to do, you're not really doing much.
Cool. This shit, let's say you can't cook all day. Sunday or Saturday on the weekend,
Mhm.
make enough food that will last you 4 or 5 days. It ain't
Meal,
that fucking hard. Just
meal.
get in the kitchen for 5 hours. I will eat leftovers for 3 fucking days. It don't fucking matter. What matters is that you cook the meal for me. I'm happy. I'm good. Because guess what? I know it was cooked with love, and it always tastes good when the food is cooked with love. That's all that matters.
After all that, all you have to do,
Ah,
the only chore you have to do is cook. And it's not like you're doing it all fucking day. Like you got fucking teenagers that can go in there and cook their own something, get their own food or whatever.
That's
And
eating
they
each
have
other. That's
they
eating
in school half the fucking day. The motherfuckers can eat at school. Okay? When you come home, dinner will be ready. That's about it. Come on now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, let me change the topic. Let me play this video for y'all real quick.
good.
And we're talking to women like this, it'd be a whole thing. Yeah. I mean, like men are supposed to like guard the woman's feelings, and it'll be a woman that's 1,000,000 pounds, face look like she got ran over by a truck, and then you look up here and be like, oh, she's still beautiful, and tell her she's pretty, or you can't tell her she's a 3 when she's not a. You're supposed to tell her she's a 10. That's my whole point. So it's just sad that he got to go through this. Yeah, he's not my type. It's not your type. Based on his appearance, though, how much did I rate him? I would rate him a 5.
Oh shit.
Five? Five? Why 5? I don't like his beard. I ain't gonna lie, that boy beard kind of, he's doing a little something weird. It's like halfway down. Yeah, it's like he got like a 90-degree instead of like curving in. Yeah. My beard? No, it's weird. It is a little weird, bro. It's kind of weird. I never seen it like that. Facts. I give up past. Stop laughing. Oh, yeah, and then like him ear also? Huh? Like he's an ear too? Yeah, the hairstyle. Okay. I forgot. Prize Picks will give you $50. It's forgot. Yeah. Forgot why you bought the money? Yeah, it was a long time ago because they took long to come up here. But I don't know. I had a lot to say, but I forgot. Yeah. And that's what you learn from watching these 20 V1s. Mm-hmm. Women are not satisfied by nothing. You'll have a woman say, we want tall, dark, and handsome. They send a tall, dark, and handsome man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or the second he say something, or it'd be like, it'll be a woman, she's like 5'4", and then the dude would be like 5'9". Like, well, you have to be 6'4", or the dude would be 6 foot, and then it'd be like, well, you need to be 6'3", and she's like 5'4". Like, what the fuck? And then argue with like men about their height. Like, what is going on? So it's just wild watching like women just not just expose themselves when it comes to these shows. Your name? Why you pop the balloon? My name's Nori, and I pop my balloon just because my type's different. I have a different type. Oh, he's not your type? No. So based on his appearance, what you think about him? Like a 6. 6. Why 6? He's not bad looking at all. It's just I have a particular type. So.
I gotta show y'all the part where. Hold on. Where the girl at? Where she was being a true hyena. But where the other girl at?
Is this in the same video or no?
Yeah.
You could just are you on YouTube?
No, it was on Snap.
Oh, okay.
It'd be a whole thing. Yeah. I mean, like, men are supposed to like guard the woman's feelings.
But anyways, it was a lady on there. She gave him. Y'all seen the guy? She gave him a. He gave her an 8. She gave him a 6 or a 7, like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, why you gave him a 6 or a 7? She was like, because you seem like you're the type that is conceited and always thinking about yourself. Like he hasn't said anything. Like it was just the appearance. And that was just the first part. Like she said, you seem like you're conceited, like you're all about you and things like that. So when it goes on and they ask her more questions, she's like, I'm gonna give you a 6. She's like, why you give her a 6? She's like, because I don't want you to be like controlling or whatever. And it turned out she was the one that was controlling. She's like, nah, you could take your fucking 8 back. And he was like, why you say to take it back? He was like, because I'm supposed to be a 10. You didn't even give me a 10 in the first place. So you could have your 8. You could go on. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. You just was telling this man that you don't want to be with him because he seemed like he's going to be the type that's conceited and controlling or whatever. But she seemed like the type that will be controlling and she wants everything. That's why I was like, bro, you cannot please these fucking hyenas. Like, shit gave me a headache just to watch it. I'm like, bro, this makes no sense. I don't know, y'all. What do y'all think? That seemed like a whole problem in itself.
One of the boys answer first.
Let me just say this. This is one of the reasons why I have told guys in the group and whatnot, you can't take anything these females say personal. I don't care if these females tell me I'm too short, I don't drive a fast car, your little 98K you make a year ain't enough for me. I got to the point where I just don't give a fuck what these women say anymore. It just doesn't bother me. But these women have a problem with just rejecting men over the frailest, littlest shit. That Pop the Balloon show is really showing women in a bad light.
It
It
is.
really is. And it's bad. And see, what fuck it up is that people like Amaya, people, well, Pooh, you already got somebody. But let's just say back in the time when you didn't have somebody, these type of shows, it makes all these women look bad. And it makes the guys not, hey man, she look kind of nice. You know what? Nah, man, she gonna reject me for this. She gonna reject me for that. The confidence level it just shuts down. And now men are not gonna post because now we get a problem with women complaining. Well, the men ain't approaching us in public. Well, how they gonna approach you in public when we keep getting this pop the balloon show, and you women just keep rejecting men over the frailest little shit. So now, man, I'm just like, damn, it's getting real bad out here. And you rejecting a man who's 6'3"? Do these bitches know that that dude is the top 5% of men on the planet? There's not a whole lot of people over 6 feet tall. They're not. That's only like I think they said it's like 14% of the world's population. So
Mm-hmm.
everybody's under 6 feet tall. You might get a dude that's 6 feet tall, but then guess what? He might be a controlling asshole. You might get a guy who's 5'8". He might have everything you want for it. He just ain't got the height. How much height do you bitches need? Now first y'all said it was 6 foot. Now y'all saying it was 6'4". Man, by the time we get to 2030, them bitches gonna be talking about he got to be at least 7'2".
How are they gonna reach up? They're gonna have to step on the freaking stairs.
My these women are gonna be lonely as shit. They gonna be in a house full of cats, and it's just gonna be bad for them. It's gonna be real bad for them. Cause if they thinking that all the guys walking around are just 6 feet, no, every guy that you see is 6 feet, you chase. That's the thing.
But
People
they
don't
want
play no
somebody.
game.
They want somebody to be 6'3", just so they can be like, "Oh, my man's can pick me up." Nigga, what? First, that doesn't even matter. Like, I get it. Like, it's very nice to be picked up or whatever. When you like having sex or whatever is nice. But you're not gonna pick this man because he's shorter than 6 foot
Mm-hmm.
and he can't pick you up. Bitch, do
That
you
don't
know how
mean
much you weigh? I just came home from working a full 12-hour shift and you want me to come home and still got to pick you up and you won't even cook and clean for me? You talking about you don't want this guy because of the way he's dressed or whatever. Or like the other female said, because of his beard. Fuck that. The nigga can grow the shit out.
hey,
What
I'll
else you gonna
suplex
say?
your ass.
That is the dumbest thing I ever heard. Grow the shit out. Grow it all the way like that.
You ever heard of a power bomb?
Now you better be glad he ain't coming there with his fucking face paint all over him and shit.
Cause shit, shit, I had a girlfriend that was 5'11". I used to suplex her ass. Oh, you can't pick me up.
What
I
do you mean?
suplex her ass. Yeah, I suplex her ass and hold her in the air straight up. She was like, "What the fuck are you on?" Don't worry about it.
Don't
Can you
worry.
explain what that is?
Oh, a suplex. Oh,
Yeah.
like wrestling, like WWE.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I grab her by the neck. I throw one hand over my shoulder, and I grab her little shorts or her little trunks or whatever she got on, and I suplex her ass, hold her ass straight up, and then I slam her ass on the bed.
Honestly, I thought it sounded like glass.
Oh, um,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
You can't.
WWE move.
Hey, shit. If I can't pick her ass up, then she gonna get suplex. If I can't pick her ass up, she getting power bomb. Shit, I can't pick her ass up, she getting a rock bottom. Shit, goddamn it, I get any way I can get.
Jesus, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna
Shit.
lie, like getting picked up is some good, some diabolical, but
Yeah.
it's not a must. Like it's not a must. And just
You,
because it's like 6 foot or whatever, like you want him to be like protective of you or some shit. Like okay, you get a protective guy. That motherfucker gonna be overprotective. They ain't gonna like this shit. You gonna find some other reason. Like
yeah.
just I can't.
Hey,
And
Pooh. Hey, Pooh. Speaking up on that height shit, this one chick tried to debate and she got chewed out by all the guys who are over 6 feet. She got her ass chewed out. She said, well, see, the reason is why we like guys that are over 6 feet is because they can protect you.
Mm, mm-mm.
Oh, okay. And one of the guys who was 6'2", he brought up a very good point. He says, let me ask you this. Let's say you got Floyd Mayweather, who's like 5'8". And let's say you put him in the ring with John Jones, who's one of the greatest, mixed martial artists of all time. And let's just say, parody, that John Jones does not have any skills.
He's getting fucked up.
So I mean, like, how you gonna? How he's like, you can't just assume that just because this person has height that he can fight. That's not how the real world works.
yeah,
If John Jones didn't have no fighting skills, he would not be able to beat Floyd Mayweather. Now, if John Jones has his fighting skills and Mayweather is in his ring, yeah, we already know how that fight's gonna go. John Jones gonna beat that ass because it's only we talking about multiple skill levels against one. So
Mhm.
don't assume just because your man got height that he automatically knows how to fight. I mean, hey, we got a prime example. Hey, Josh, remember that little that little Herman or that orc you had to beat down in that basement? Hey man,
Fucking hell.
yeah, come on, man.
Why was I just thinking about that story? I was just like, wait, that kind of reminds me of what I went through.
I mean,
Yo,
shit.
That
Josh had
that's a
to
good
beat the brakes off that
yeah,
motherfucker. I
yeah,
mean,
that's a
if
good
yeah,
example.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if Josh didn't have any type of fighting skills other than the sure will to survive, that outcome could have came out a little different. You just can't put it just based on height that it's gonna give me some type of tactical advantage and you have no fighting skills. That no, that don't work in the real world.
Oh no, yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
no. I
Like
got,
the
I gotta
guy,
see. Oh, go ahead, Josh.
my fault. The guy was 6'4". That's I'm no stranger to that. All right? I fought people that were like 6'7". Okay, he was
Mm.
6'4" though. Okay, and but the thing about it though is that I didn't know how big he was, his weight. All right, turns out this man was nearly 300 pound plus. Okay,
Oh shit.
so it's in like the dark. Okay, I can see him, but I can't see him. So I'm like, this motherfucker is moving like a damn marshmallow. Okay, so I just said, fuck it, I'm going for it, and then it happened. He for someone his size, like you just said, Eric, it does not matter about size because at the end of the day, I've been doing this shit since I was like 7 years old. Okay, and this motherfucker ended up having a glass jaw. Okay, all it took was one hit. He got dazed, and I took his head and I bashed it on top of the countertop. That was it.
Hey, let's go.
So yeah, and if anything, my life, not only my life is at stake, it was also that girl.
Yeah,
Right? Remember, he was the stalker, but it wasn't even the guy that I was supposed to get. That was his twin. Remember,
That's a
yeah,
fucked up
yeah,
part.
yeah. That was the plot twist.
So they
that
were
was the
both like
twist.
marshmallows.
So when he,
Okay.
so I'm over here thinking, I did not hear anything. Everyone cut off. What happened?
I
I
said
heard
so.
okay.
I said so. They're both marshmallows, or was one of them just a marshmallow?
One of them was particularly bigger, yeah, but the other one was still big himself, but not as big as the one I encountered.
So they were chubby, or they were like.
The guy I went up against was chubby. The other guy, however, that I was supposed to grab
Mhm.
was more chubby but solid. Like it looked like he was like a weightlifter type build, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But he wasn't he
Gotcha.
wasn't muscle. He wasn't muscle. He was just big,
Gotcha.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
Hmm.
So yeah, I got him. And let me tell you, fighting in the dark. Listen, I'm as blind as a bat at night. Okay, so that's one.
Same.
All right, all I see was this ginger hair looking motherfucker, and what came to my attention was that damn beard. Okay, and I was like, okay, I can see his beard, therefore I can see his chin. That was the thing I was banking on the whole time. Now I'm not gonna lie, he swung on me, he caught me, and I'm like, yeah, this motherfucker big. But I've I've been in so many situations where I was like, I've been hit harder. So what? But I was like, okay, and then I caught him with a left glass jaw. I'm like, okay, he got rocked. I took his head, banged it on the banister thingy, and he went down. So I was like,
Mm.
okay, but only to find out that wasn't the guy that was stalking the girl.
So you fighting people that wasn't stalking the girls?
What happened?
I said so. So how did this start?
Okay, well you weren't here. Yeah, exactly. That's how he looked. He had that whole big
Yo,
belly, round face, chubby arm type build.
I'm gonna go watch Ghostbusters after this.
Wow, Eric.
Yo, I tell
Short.
people all the time, yo, don't let the size fool you. I get you down to my size. Like, yeah, I'm 5'4". I look skinny or whatever,
They always
but
think that.
I'm gonna get in your ass. If ooh, I told y'all about the time when I had gotten in a fight.
Yeah,
This lady, like, she was big as shit. Ain't mean nothing to me. Like
How
she
tall
went over
was
there because she tried to put her hands on my sister while my
she?
sister was
Oh
in her
Lord.
her
Okay.
one end with her daughter, and she thought she was gonna go over there and get some licks. Oh no, baby, I'm standing right here. But I picked up a brick and popped her ass in the back of the head. We went to squaring up. That was good.
Could have killed her.
I don't give a damn. I really don't. You over there putting your hands on my sister?
No, I get it.
You got to see me. You put your hands on my sister? We went to squaring up, fighting. We over there squabbling and that. It was 3 fights going on at one time. Me,
Damn.
older sister, and my younger sister. Oh yeah, we ran up in a house. Well, actually, I kind of kicked the door down because she tried to run up in the house. Like, she not
Jesus,
funny.
Pooh.
She came. Her and her sister jumped my sister,
Okay, no.
and then she wanted to try to rip out my sister's hair.
No.
Man, we went over there. We was on some mob shit. Nobody knew what we was doing.
God damn.
Standing there watching they goddamn house.
You
Seeing
say
them.
that? My aunt keeps talking about giving somebody concrete shoes. That's all she keeps talking about. She's like, somebody should just give them concrete shoes like they used to do back then.
Hey man, that concrete shoes, people don't know about that shit. That's some old mafia shit. Hey, you ain't getting out of that alive.
Yeah.
You ain't. You going down, 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 down. But nah, she tried to go in the house. She told me, we'll be back. No, the fuck you not. What?
I never understood why people jump people. That's
But
something
they're
that
pussies.
gets me quite upset.
That's what
You could. She could have just fought my sister 1-on-1. She could.
She
All
could
she had
have,
to
but
do was
that's the
one.
thing is that those type of people, they know they can't. I'm not saying I could fight because yeah,
Wait, Amaya, you don't know how to fight?
I've never really been in a fight besides.
Oh, I'm
what's
gonna get
the
you
funny,
in one.
Josh?
I'm gonna get you in one. Watch.
What
When
did
we
I
all
do?
meet, I'm
What?
just gonna start our fight, and I'm gonna start clucking people around the head and shit. Like,
Don't get
you
her into a situation, Pooh.
I'm sorry. I want to hear what Josh is saying.
Do not get her into a situation, Pooh.
listen, I'll be there. I'm like,
So,
oh nah, get your hands off, bruh. I never been in a bar fight. It's on my list, so I'm gonna
I
Oh,
know.
start.
you don't want to be in one. Hey, you
No,
don't
you
want to be in
don't.
no bar fight.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
that
you
shit
don't.
ain't good.
It
I've
ain't.
been busted over the head with a bottle. Nah, that shit ain't
Exactly.
good.
Yeah. And yo,
Yeah.
Eric, let me tell you this though. You think it will break over your head, but it doesn't. I've been clocked with one over my head. It didn't break. All it made was like a conk sound, like, and I'm like, oh.
Because Josh was laughing. I want to know why he was laughing.
What did I do?
You were laughing. I'm asking why you were laughing when I was talking.
Laughing at what though?
What I was saying about the whole fighting.
Because it's funny.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anyways,
you don't want to be in a bar fight.
I in the head with a bottle.
Yeah. Time he smashed me across the head, that bottle, boy, it was on. Like I had my whole left side of the face was bleeding. I just looked at my face with blood on my face. I said, "Motherfucker!" I flipped the whole table over. Man, everybody that motherfucker going at that shit. That shit, man, motherfucker was getting their ass whooped that night. My cousin learned the hard way. He said, "Yo, man, where did you learn how to fight?" I said, "Bro, I've been taking this martial arts shit, self-defense shit since I was 7 years old. It's like second nature to me, bro.
Mm.
It's like
Hey,
second
when you
nature to
start
me."
to defend yourself, you just think it's survival mode. That's it.
not
Yeah,
if you black out. That's all I gotta
Oh,
say.
that's worse.
yeah, you got that right. I'm glad I didn't get knocked out.
I told you that happened in that situation.
You said get knocked out or blackout.
I blacked out.
I black out too, and
I
it's
don't know
worse
what
for
the
the
fuck
next person.
happened. Well,
I told you the situation where I blacked out. Like I was gonna get in this girl ass. Like I'm telling you, I walked across the tracks, dark, walked to the projects, and this bitch out here standing outside talking about she told my sister she gonna beat me up. But I don't walk all the way over here. You trying to call somebody for talking about we finna jump you? It's only me. Oh my god, Amaya, I blacked out because I couldn't get to her.
I know, but
In a
my
cold
situation
grab.
is different.
Fight she holding back.
But let me ask y'all this one question. We finna end this podcast. All right, let's get back on. This is my last question I got for y'all. Would you rather have a partner who is overly humble or a partner that is overly confident?
Humble.
I would say humble
Mhm.
all day.
Yeah,
Like,
humble.
how I'm gonna get mad at you being humble, bro? Like, I
You
can't.
be a little too overconfident, you can get yourself killed.
Right, like you fucking up a lot because you think that you got it and you don't. And I see the shit from 10 miles away. Like you don't got the shit, bro. Calm down.
And you're gonna bring me down with you. I don't think so.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. Sit your overly confident. Sit down some damn well. You true enough. You may have played it out in your head multiple times. You may think you got it, but I'm not gonna be led astray with you. Like I'm not gonna do that.
Mhm.
I had a cousin like that. She would talk so much shit and couldn't back it up. Then she got us in a situation where I had to defend both of us. Like nigga,
No offense,
this
but haven't you noticed it's usually like that?
it's just you're not gonna get me like that's a whole story time. When we do a story time, like I'm gonna bring that in. I'm gonna bring that in. But yo, this been a good podcast. We almost on here for 2 hours. Good
Yo,
Jesus. We gotta
wilding
bring
out.
another debate.
Mhm.
Like that was some shit like that. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for coming in tonight on this blessed Sunday, speaking y'all truth and just being here. I'm gonna go ahead and end the podcast here, but y'all have a good, blessed, peaceful night, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.